There isn't a day that I don't wake up in pain. And there isn't a day that I don't wake up exhausted. And there isn't a day where I feel like I can make it through that day.
These chronic diseases, they're perpetuated by immune derangements, regardless of what the initial insult was. Trauma or viruses or bacteria or whatever in a genetically predisposed host.
If you don't have enough of the immune system responding against an infection, the infection takes over and the microbe can give you disease. At the same time, if you have an immune system that over-responds, you start responding against your normal tissue.
Patients with chronic diseases often wind up seeing 20, 30 plus physicians before they even have an understanding of what it is that they have, let alone how it's going to be treated.
What 19-year-old has 19 specialists and allegedly nothing wrong with them?
We become so specialized that we really have tunnel vision. We only look at what we know how to do and use what we know how to do and attempt to solve all problems. Well, that's not possible.
The Open Medicine Institute is an effort to bring together genomics, clinical medicine, social networking, and biological sampling. And we're pulling together community physicians to join us and re-engage them in the research process, which is something they've been pushed away from a long time.
When you bring genetics in and meet up with the traditional clinical and pathology information, and now you can begin to link that medical treating physician with the broader research community and say, where are there other individuals that share some of these same features, but also some of the same genetic information?
Most people look at what is possible to do, and that's why they decide to do what they do. I look at what's impossible to do and then say, okay, we need a way to do it.
I think it is technology that's going to crack this, and the speed with which things like deep sequencing can be done, and gene expression and protein arrays. I think the answers will be there, and it's maybe faster than one might have thought.
Very significant paradigm shifts really do not come out of large anything. And the biggest challenge to innovation is displacing the old.
The model for the Open Medicine Institute really is the model for the future. For the first time in history, we're going to understand the problem.
It'll force the whole of medicine to change and maybe make it into something that everybody wants.
It's going to benefit our patients, it's going to improve health, and probably decrease the cost of health care. So I think it's a step in the right direction.
I'm really hopeful, and I do feel like I'm finally on the right track.